Nice. We're getting closer. Dude, this update, like, holy shit. This thing jacked up everything. But I'm glad we got music. Okay, dubs. So you hear, okay, sweet, dude. Nice. Yeah. OBS just like completely reset all my audio. And I was trying to remember how the hell I hooked all that up. But it sounds like, so you can hear my voice. Could you hear the music? Like that? Are you talking about game music? Hopefully you can hear both. But it sounds like we're doing okay here. 1 second. Sweet. I just gotta make sure YouTube can't hear this part. Okay, cool. Looks like my broadcasting thingy is good. So it should just be game audio and voice. That's weird. But you're not hearing any music, though. Yeah, dude. It's completely jacked up my settings here. It's way quiet. All right, 1 second. Okay, roger that. I wonder why I did that. Okay. That sounds like that's coming through a little better. Noise. Man, what a shit show. So I'm not an echo, dude. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's get into this freaking second Chinese Souls-like here. Going from one to another. So I played like a couple hours of this like offline. It's not bad, man. Not bad so far. Okay, I think we're straight now. All right. Damn. Yeah. So this one is, I guess when it comes to like the console version of it, it's not bad. But apparently the PC version, which is what I'm playing, has just been absolutely ate up on reviews. And you know, I think it's primarily due to the fact that, what is this? Nah, we don't need to do that. But ultimately, I think the problem here is just optimization. PC, I guess if you have an 8 gig card or less, this game runs like absolute ass. And it's another like Unreal Engine 5 problem here. But I mean, luckily for me, it hasn't been running too bad. It's like in like the 130s, but that's also with frame gen, which is pathetic because this game is not that crazy graphics wise. It's just really not. But yeah, that's what ×2 frame gen and still getting like 130s out of it, which isn't super noticeable right now, but I mean, it's a Souls-like, so it can make you pay for it. You know, if you're not like right in sync, because I mean, there is some input lag, there's no doubt. Yeah, man. Let me see here. Do one more thing before we get fully cracking into this here. I think we're straight, but really do think it's crazy how just one update, dude, just threw this thing into an absolute shit show here. All right, so I got to the point where we got a boss coming up here. Remember how to get up there now. All right. But I mean, this game kind of reminds me a little bit of like Souls-like wise. It reminds me of Bloodborne a little bit, which is not a bad thing at all. It's definitely much more kind of faster oriented, a little bit more in regard to like you just got to keep the press. But there's a whole lot of different routes you can go with this, and I've just started it pretty much, so there's a whole lot to explore. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about Souls is that there's kind of the standard, I don't know, just mechanism in which the game is like made, you know, where you play, you die, you lose your upgrade points. You have to usually get back to your body to be able to salvage it, because if not, you'll lose it permanently. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right now, I need to stop fucking around here. But the cool thing about this one is it definitely feels like there's a lot more give and take to your ability to parry and dodge, and perfect dodge. But you definitely take a lot more damage. Oh, man. So it almost feels like more of a rhythm. Ooh, Jesus Christ, just ate that right to the face. So it feels like there's just more of a rhythm to it, where the fights are kind of different in the fact that you don't really have block as much as you do in the other Souls-like games. This one is more like Sekiro, where it's going to be more parry and dodge. But the dodge windows are a lot bigger in this game, I've noticed. Just gotta get back in the rhythm here real quick. Oof. But the like the enemy design and stuff like that has been pretty cool so far. I tell you what though, this Stellar Blade, that's the one I've just recently played, and that one was pretty good for kind of a Souls-like. I would say it's more action RPG than it is Souls-like, but oh, dodge too early. God. All right. I've heard that there's some pretty significant difficulty, like spikes in the game too. I'm wondering if this is one of them. Keep getting to the ground here. I guess I could use that whistle to bring in the guy too. I don't know if that's kind of part of this to teach you how to use that mechanic. This guy. Let's try it out. See what it does. But yeah, man, how's things been with you, dude? It's been a while since I feel like we've had a chance to chat. Oh god. And there goes Niang Shuang.
Take this.
Again. Oh fuck. Get up. Nope. That was really close. Oh, grab me. This is not gonna be good. Oh, come on with that. Yeah, it's been a few. Work's been stressful, but still working. Yep. Gotta raise it. July. Hell yeah. Yep. Feel you on that one, dude. Yeah, little babies can do that for sure. I hope you're still getting some time just to get in some dad time too, you know. But yeah, I've been it's been summer. That's really been the thing that's been kind of eating up a bunch of my gaming time. Summertime, we've just been doing a lot of hiking and family stuff, so plus work. It's been kicking the shit out of me too. whiffed that one, damn it. Oh, my guy just got jacked. Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, we went and did like a pretty good hike. It was like my youngest son. It was his first like real like backpacking trip, and it was like 6 miles, and we went up like about 3,000 in elevation. And dude, yeah, it was an ass kicker. He made me proud. God damn, just give me a second to heal. But yeah, we brought enough stuff out for basically two nights, 3 days worth of stuff, so. Oh, I was gonna say, you better not have got me on that. Oh, that's it. Dead. Get it, brother. I'm taking care of that little kiddo. Okay. Go. Just need to keep working that. I don't know what's happening. Get. Now we're doing way better. Oh, you're dead, dude. See ya. Sankara Wuchang. All right. Down. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the timing in this, man. The way the game's rhythm is just a lot different. Alright, where are we going now? One cool thing about this game, though, is that there's a lot of branching paths in the world, which is what I loved about, what I like about Dark Souls anyway, is when they have all these branching paths that you can go and find shortcuts and stuff like that, but they all kind of one path then will take a big arcing around and then lead into like your overworld area for that particular section of the game.
I'd be as healthy as ever, no longer a burden to you, my dear child. Now that you're home, stay here.
And this whole mechanic where her eyes are getting red, I guess what that is the more that you die, so every time that you die, you have this meter. I don't know if you can, yeah, right here. So this inner demon meter. So the cool thing about this one is the more you die, the more, you know, you got to do that cycle where you got to go find your body to get your souls back, and then you get them back, right? And if you die, then you lose them permanently, second time. But each time, this inner demon thing right here picks up. and then after a certain period, it'll max out, and then you have increased damage, but then you take increased damage too. And then once you get back to your body, you basically have to fight an AI version of yourself to then be able to get back your stuff. And if you die, then you lose it, you know, permanently. So they've made some cool little kind of, I don't know, just interesting little changes to the normal formula.
Shock. I didn't expect the old priest to turn into a monster. You're quite skilled yourself. Almost as good as me. So it happened to fall into your possession. This thing looks peculiar.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
I
feature.
wonder if it could really save my brother's life.
Neo kind of did something like that, where
This soft rush
it
is
wasn't
all
so
I
much like
have
when you
that's
die
offering.
after a while,
It's
you know, you have to
yours if
fight
you'll have it.
like a
I
AI
must return to
version.
Reverend Temple to save my
But
brother.
basically what you could choose from was fighting players that died, you know, throughout the world. You could find their gravestones, and then you could pull them up and then fight basically the player as they were equipped when they died, and then you could potentially get drops off of their equipment. So if there was a build that you were trying to build up, right, you could kind of target these player grave sites and then bring them up, and then that could help you kind of start to farm some of the equipment to then make that build. And that was cool, man. I really dug that. I mean, this year and probably a little bit of next year is going to be a big, like a Souls-like year. There's a lot of games that are Souls-like coming out during this period, to include Neo 3.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
Make an assessment.
Isn't this the priest's cane? I figured this day would come. The priest hails from ancient Shu, and any pilgrim visiting the Shu sanctum must seek his approval. The bronze cane he wields is a relic passed down from the Emperor of Shu. And he's taken it for his own while he secretly brews his elixirs. As for what those elixirs do... Oh, yes, that reminds me. There's a vault. Truth be told, that's what... Oh, but I'm just... why not go and take a look for yourself?
Let's go take a look.
Price for whatever you find. If you've got...
Let's see. Yeah. One thing they do need to add into this is we need to have more slots for items, man. There's just not enough. There's a lot of items and not enough slots to really utilize these things. Let's keep it running. Oof. Be kind of cool to see some of the magic builds in this as well.
They say no one ever comes back.
I think I only have like 2 spells or something right now, but
One sock's up above.
Triangle.
The other below.
Oh, that's that one. Okay. Sweet. We'll be using that. Let's offer that blood. Let's get some leveling up going here. So the inner demon meter, yeah, there's items. So there's items that you can get that will lower it. And there's also items that you'll get that can raise it as well. Because there's definitely pros and cons to it for sure. You know, having that higher demon meter where you're going to be doing, I don't know if it's double damage, but it's supposed to be like you do more damage, but you take more damage. So I would imagine it probably doubles damage and then doubles damage to you as well. But you can raise or lower them. There's items that'll do it. I think I've got enough to do another one of those. Another cool thing too about this one that they've made where, you know, in other Dark Souls, particularly from, you know, like the OGs, those, it was always like once you kind of start investing into a build, you're kind of locked into that build. And you only had like so many, there was like items that you would use to be able to reset your basically like your souls, right? But this game, you basically just, you can hit square and it will reset your stuff. And so you can basically, like, say you hit an enemy and they have a strength in something, say they're a fast attacking enemy or something, you could basically respec your build and then go into, say, the dual sword one where you're a little bit faster. Or they have a weakness to a specific kind of element or something, you can also then respec and then and ultimately like custom build per boss ultimately, which is really neat. And it's not kind of gated behind being able to find a certain item, of which there's only a couple of those anyway per basically like game cycle. So like Elden Ring and, you know, Dark Souls 3 and stuff, you would only be able to get a certain number of these before you basically had to restart in a new game plus to be able to acquire more of them, to then be able to further experiment with how you want to make your characters. So I think it's cool that they did that in this one, because it, you know, it just leads people to be able to experiment more with the game, you know. There's a lot of, I mean, this isn't even showing, but this a small amount of the overall like skills that you can build. There's still so much. But each one of these, so like basically the weapons that are in this game is you have like an axe or like a heavy weapon. And then you have like a dual sword, kind of faster weapon set. And then you have like a single blade, like just a single like a straight sword or something. And then you have your like halberd or like lance sort of build, and then you have, this is kind of, I don't know, it's not really their great sword build, I would say, but this is like their long sword, where it's just a slower but heavier damaging long sword. And that's kind of the one that felt okay for me right now. But in between that and probably the lance build, I'll probably be bouncing between those two. But I don't even know what to build out on this thing right now. Probably need more vit though. Sweet. Should probably rest. But yeah, it's a bummer that like for whatever reason Unreal Engine 5 I think is what they built this thing on. It's just, I don't know. It's really bad for certain kinds of computers out there. I guess on console it's not a big deal. It's been fine. But on some graphics cards on PC, it's just apparently really, really bad. But you know, I've got a 4080 Super in this one, and oh shit, that's not good. And you know, it's like 130s ish, something like that. But that's with frame gen. It's with ×2 frame gen. So if I was to shut that off, you know, we'd be at 60. This game is not that crazy looking. I mean, quite honestly, you can tell I've got DLAA turned on, and you can really tell. I don't know. It's got there's just that weird ass grainy look to it. Or it just doesn't look like clear. I'm running at 1440p too. But like coming from Stellar Blade and Kazan, like those games looked really good for one. Well, Kazan had its own like kind of style, but Stellar Blade looked really good. And that didn't require all the madness that this game is apparently needing. I think it's just that Unreal Engine, man. Gotta stop with the, I don't know. I think we're pushing graphics to the point where it looks great and stuff. And I'm happy that some of these games look good, but it also just depends on the game. If you're playing like an action-oriented game like this, then you should be creating that game solely with performance in mind. Because if you don't have the performance, it's just the game isn't fun. So make it look good, but dude, or not we, but like the gaming you know, creators are just leaning too hard on trying to make it look this crazy realistic world instead of it being just something that runs really well. Exactly. Yeah. Some of the best games I've ever played, man, did not look that amazing. And it's just because the game was good. You know, it ran well. It's just a fun game, period. It's kind of weird looking. I don't want to be in that. Oh, hell yeah. You know what game I wish would come back, man? Do you remember, did you ever play Medal of Honor? Like, especially the one I'm thinking of specifically is Medal of Honor Warfighter. But yeah, like Project Zomboid, freaking amazing. And it doesn't have to look crazy good. It just has to be a fun concept. Yeah, Medal of Honor Warfighter, that was a great one. They like completely gave up on that whole series. It's down there. Let's just poke around here a little bit more. Yeah, PZ is awesome though, man. I jumped back in it for just a short amount of time when they released kind of their newest update when it take that guy out. It's a trap. So many branching little areas here. I think if I make this drop, I'm gonna die though. Oh god, yeah, man. Yeah, you start taking all that into consideration. Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played that though. But yeah, now that they have like farming and animal husbandry and all that kind of stuff, it's making it even better. Hell yeah. Man. So, now we're back to the beginning. I want to try to find the spot where I fell down. Dicks. There's a weapon around here somewhere. It's supposed to be a pretty decent one. Is that it? That is it. A lashing whip. This one's supposed to be pretty good. It's a long sword. God, they need more. They need more freaking item slots, man. Okay, so this thing, check this out, man. This thing like whips out. Way more range. It's a pretty cool concept. I like it. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they need something, dude, because just having the 4 slots like that, that's just... yeah, not good. Yeah, and so like I guess each weapon has its own like special ability too, which actually I don't know if I can do that unless I'm at kind of the bonfire area. think the only time I can do this is when I'm at the bonfire area. Okay. Biggie. So if we do L1, oh, and then I get grabbed. Bag it up. Okay, this is a really terrible move. That's not good. Still figuring out the mechanics to all this. Definitely has a particular set of rules to this thing that I have not quite figured out. Okay, so let's try whip dance again. Okay, there. Now it's extending out. Ooh, damn. That dude's powerful. Okay, let's see if I can get... There's this other... So it's benediction? Okay, yeah, this is the one. Yep. Okay. Nice. There we go. Okay. Discipline. That's the one. So I want sword counter. That can work up getting into like deflection going here. There we go. Gotta go down. Sweet. Alright, so I think we had to go this way. Yep. Okay. Now we're getting back. Oh, what? Dude. I like the horror elements that they're starting to work into this now, too. Alright, here's this dipshit. Ooh, I wonder if I can use these now. Nice, I can on this. Sweet. Alright, there we go. Jesus, dude. I ate through my healing stuff. That's a problem. Okay.
We can't stay here much longer.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, of course, like right before the shortcut, too. Let's top off before we die. Reset. It's so cheap. Let's see what's around here. Definitely gonna need to go more down. break. Yep. Shit. Hell, dude. Shortcut. You ever play Scum? No, man, I haven't. I've heard of that game, but no, I've never played that before. Is that pretty good? I mean, I imagine it would be if you're playing it. What, dude? You serious? I didn't even see that guy. Okay, nice. I'm trying to remember which one that one is, man. Because I know I've definitely seen it. Isn't it like an FPS? Let's see. Remind myself of this one. Yeah, it's like a MMO sort of thing. Survival game. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember this one. Yeah, man, I never really got into this one, but I definitely remember it, though. I love survival games, too, man. Yeah, yeah. Not as bad as Rust is. Yeah, I played a little bit of Rust too, but that one just didn't pull me in as much. And I think some of it is due to just the general community of that game. No doubt. That's pretty cool, man. What did they update? They just like add weapons and areas and stuff? Yeah, it's pretty funny. That's good. That's good they do that. I'm trying to think of the one. It's by a Canadian dev. It was called like the Long Dark, I think is what it was called. That was a really fun survival game too. It's got a neat like just kind of like art style to it. There's definitely a shortcut I'm missing right now. Okay. Refresh the map, added POIs. Yeah. Okay. Dang, dude. Sounds like they've added a lot to it then. So I need to keep going down. I'll have to look at that, man. I wonder how much it is on Steam now. Because I definitely remember that, like, seeing that game and liking the concept of it for sure. $30? Hell yeah. All day. I'll have to check that out. Be fun to get back into like a survival game. Now that we're talking about it. It's been a while since I played one. I think the last one I played was the what was the one? Oh, it's not the. I think it's it's the Forest 2. That's the one. That one's good too. Oh hell yeah, absolutely, man. Same here. Yeah, the Forest 2 is pretty good. Keep this momentum going. Okay, now I got this shortcut going here. Let's get that thing unlocked. Okay, hell yeah, man. Sons of the Forest, that's what it was, yeah. Sons of the Forest, yeah. Alright, let's go back down. Imagine there's gonna be a bonfire down here somewhere. Yeah, I'll pick that up, dude, for $30. Hell yeah. Interesting. Alright, so that thing's gonna stun you. Oh god. Not a fan of how they're doing the items. Not a fan of that at all. Shit. That's cheap. Huh? Drop down on you. Come on, man. There's got to be a freaking bonfire around here somewhere. Gonna need you to attack. There you go. Damn. What is all this? What the hell? Why is there so many items right here? That's weird. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get freaking ambushed here. Get. Come on. Okay. Take that. What the hell is that thing? Let's clear the rest of this out for a sec, though. I feel like this has we got to be connecting somewhere here. Yeah, that was definitely a problem. That was going to be an issue. I want to find where we connect first, and then we can freaking kill that thing. Because that looks like a boss area. I feel like I need to learn like more Chinese, I don't know, lore. just don't know a lot about it. Okay, there's our dude. He's coming from the other direction, though. Ooh. Yeah, fuck me, right? Damn. My problem with like Chinese freaking lore though, dude, is I can't even say the words right. Like half of the words, dude, they just have that like crazy sounding like I don't know, just flair to the words that the way that my stupid American brain reads it is just not even close to how you actually are supposed to say that word, dude. You know what I mean? Like, Japanese stuff at least sounds somewhat close to what it looks like, but Chinese, man, is so far different than what I would imagine it to be to sound like. Probably should start. Huh. I wonder if I should, man. Okay. Need more of those. Alright. That'll work. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. It feels like it's very, I don't know, like basic sounding words, but yet, I don't know, I just, every time I hear it in this game, it sounds so much different. Good shot. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. An AT4 too. Hell yeah. Is it something that you can actually like craft, or is it something that you have to find? I think I would be more down if you had to find it versus if you could craft like a 240 or a 249. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that I like. Because, yeah, I could definitely see that going bad if you could craft that. And there is PvP to it as well? Or there's like PvP and PvE servers? Okay, gotcha. Because I think like the PvP side, that's where it would kind of get brutal, I think. If you could craft something like that. But it sounds like you can. God, dude, I'm so turned around right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would suck. Oh my god, these things are so annoying. I guess I could start using magic. Yeah. Oops, wrong. Let's knock it down. PvPvE. Okay, gotcha. Who's that taking shots from? Fucking kidding me? We better get to. Oh my god. Push right off. This game's brutal. They definitely went with a lot of like the little choke point cheesy bullshit like Dark Souls has. If you forget, you're just right back in it again. So we gotta go back down again. Back this way. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was thinking about pulling up some API today too. I got some time today to play some games, so. And I'm gonna be doing 312s back to back. And then I'll have some more time after that, but you gotta pay for it first. Yeah, getting some Arena Breakout Infinite. Might download Scum, dude. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Let's try this annoying ass shit again here. There's so many status effects in here. Good God. That one, and we need this one. I wonder if I can just activate this from here. Nice. Nope. Shit. Okay. Let's try it again. bugs. Let's go. Light and corruption. God damn, that just tears you up, man. Just barely even get time. These fucking enemies are so annoying, dude. Alright, there's that guy. We don't even need to go that way. Okay. Back to here again. I had to be somewhat close to a shortcut. Alright, here's this little bird guy. Should have done that the first time. Okay. So, now we're coming up on the boss area, I think. Yeah, that was way easier. Just gotta backstab him, dude. Alright, let's see what this is about here. Big boss. Speaking of which, I think that's next month, man. Metal Gear Delta. MGS Solid Delta. I hope they don't fuck that up, man. I really do. Really hope that they nail that game. Whale. A whale. That's not gonna be good. Does that too, huh? More healing shit. It's got stun locked there. Okay. My question is what's the fast way to get back there, dude? Because that was quite a run. Let's make our way back down. This run back's gonna suck. Hopefully we can take this boss out, being a little bit more fresh. Let's go straight to it. I feel like there's gotta be a freaking save spot down here somewhere. I'm just missing it. Quick. I don't think it's this way. Is this another way to get down here? Or this was the way we got down here. It's this cheap bullshit, man. I swear to God, this game. There's one set of heals. And that thing's gonna blow up. I wonder if I can just run through this. Stop digging around with this here. It's over. Yeah, I hope they don't, dude. I hope they don't find a way. But it is Konami, and they're not exactly known to be excellent game makers anymore. The only thing I did like, that gave me like a little bit of hope was the fact that they're trying to keep it as close to the original as possible. But I just have a feeling Konami is going to make some stupid decision that is going to absolutely ruin the game. But speaking of like game makers that are not really super reliable, but I'm still excited for, and I really hope they have learned their lesson, is this new Battlefield, man. I really hope that they have learned that, you know, they can't go hero shooter with that kind of game, man. It's just not, it's not good for it, you know. So I hope that they've sorted that. And based off of, oh, nice, there it is right there. I knew there was a spot. And based off of like what I've seen so far on it, though, it does look like they have at least not gone the hero shooter route with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like every other one of the games that they've made, man. They just gotta stop. They gotta stop trying to make their game like other games, right? And, you know, the big thing on that is that they're doing it so they can sell skins. That's what it's all about. But you know what, man? You can still have the same goddamn situation that you've had in every other Battlefield game and still be able to create skins for people to buy if you really want to go that direction. You just, I mean, you just need to get rid of the hero bullshit and just make, I don't know, freaking assault skins, recon skins, support skins, and engineer skins. And then you can sell your bullshit, man. But nobody cares about your, like, cringe, fake, military, like, silliness that they've been doing, man. Like, it's not Rainbow Six, you know? Don't do Rainbow Six. It's not the world for it. Just go for realistic, like something set in a realistic world. You know, slightly futuristic if you want to go that direction with it, so you have a bit more kind of leeway. But, dude, even if you just kept it grounded in realism, you can still create some amazing skins out of that. get up. Get stunned. There goes 2 heals right there. What is that? Dude, this rolling is so slow to get up. Uh-oh. It's not gonna be good. Yeah, it's not gonna be good either. Ah, missed that one. Stun. There's the shots. Definitely lasting longer than last time. That's it though. Damn. All right. Getting the rhythm. Yeah, 90% realistic and maybe a couple future. Yeah, exactly. Or you could even go like, you know, you can go older warfare too, you know? I think the big thing is just so long as that there's 2 distinct units that you're fighting against. Because that was the other thing with really any of the hero shooters. Like Delta Force is also really bad at this, where you don't know who you're fighting against outside of just, you know, one color has a green chem light on them and the other team has a red chem light on them. And but other than that, the characters look exactly the same. They're the same exact model and everything, same exact color set and everything. They just have a different chem light color on them, and they're coming from where the enemy's usually going to be coming from. But outside of that, you have nothing else that really indicates that that is the enemy. So, you know, selling skins where like you get a pack, right? Or like if you buy one, you get basically 2 skins. So say you buy a support skin, and you know he's got like, I don't know, say you go to like he's like a 90s like circa like Desert Storm looking character or something like that. You get the American version, and then you also get like the Russian version or whatever the, you know, the big bad's gonna be in the story mode. But it can't just be that you're just everybody's an American character. It's not Battlefield. But outside of that, I mean, I've seen some like some stuff on Reddit where it's just like leaks or whatever, and it looks good. The gameplay looks tight. It looks what Battlefield should look like. Shit. Yeah. I want to play squad too, dude. Oh my god, come on. I felt like I dodged that. Oh, squad is like that, huh? Where everyone just looks the same for the most part? That sucks. That sucks. Squad looks cool because it's definitely more realistic. They went with, you know, they went with realism in that game. And it's not like, they went like the opposite direction of like a Call of Duty. And I appreciate that big time. But that sucks that the character models look the same. You really do need to make like, you know, and I know it pisses some people off, but at the end of the day, you gotta make like a US team, and then you just gotta create like a, I don't know, Asian country team, and a European looking team. And if you do that, it's split up enough that you can tell the difference. I don't know why he gets shocked for some reason though. Ah, whiffed it. Damn it. Oh, shit. Heal. Gotta heal faster than that. Squad does that, but the only one that's obvious for like the idea of militia. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it does come to a point too, though, that especially in Modern Warfare, there's a lot of units are using the same exact stuff, man. It's no longer just a US thing anymore to be running Cry. Yeah, everybody's got a piece of that now. Yeah, that's why they had that, like in Ukraine, man. They had a serious PID problem there. Literally had to start putting duct tape on each other to mark. Oof. Yeah. Damn. That was a bad one. This game's rhythm, man. I'm not really digging the rhythm of this game. It feels like shit is slow. And I don't know, man. It's just not my cup of tea here. So that whole madness thing, so now she's like in full demon mode or whatever, so now she's gonna take more damage and give more damage, but now if I try to run back to my body, I wonder if this happens in the boss area. I guess it doesn't in the boss stuff. So typically when that happens and you're in the main world, you'd have to fight like an NPC version of you. I can even counter that move. A couple extra hits in. up. Yeah. Just getting knocked over and then just getting lasered.
Once ready, we'll find Wuchang and reclaim Master's Trinity now.
Ugh. On the beach. Oh, damn, dude. Oh, it's 45? Eh. That's still worth it, man. I mean, for a complete game that they're still working on, and that game's been out for a while. I mean, that's worth it. And I'm sure it probably goes on sale, like, every time there's a major sale. Alright, let's try this, because clearly shit is not working. I need some extra HP items here. Man, I could probably use that freaking whistle thing too.
Let me search you.
Maybe not. I don't think I can counter that. Back out. Nope. Oh. There we go again. There's the spin. Yeah.
Once ready, we'll find Wuchang and reclaim Master's Trinity now.
Oh, dude. Just fucking terrible timing, man. Sucks because, like, when you get knocked over, so, like, typically in other Dark Souls type games, when you get knocked over like that, you have the ability to, like, hit circle to then start rolling out of it, but this knocks you and then you get stuck. And that, you just feel like you lose so much control from that. And the attacks are quick, so you get knocked over, and then if the timing is just bad, then you just get hit by the next one, get knocked over, then get hit by the next one. That is brutal, dude. This is definitely a difficult Souls-like. Let's try this. Maybe I can't use that item from the inventory like that. No. No one is available to spawn or call. Oh, okay. Well, guess we're not using that then. Going under. Oof, that was close. Damn it. Okay, coming back up. Damn. There we go. Nope, I need you to be right. Oh my god, you missed it. What the fuck? Oh, that worked. Sweet. Got it. Okay, yep. Nice, there we go. Let's get back the old souls and continue. Charlie Mike. I bet there's got to be a safe spot around here somewhere. Up we go. This spot we could drop down back there. Oh yeah, there's definitely some other shit to get into. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I don't think that loops around. Make that tiny drop so freaking dramatic, dude. Alright, let's take the lift back up. So how do I get over there? There's a ladder right there. There's that ladder we just saw. That's that item. I think this area is clear now. Oh. Yeah, there's some tightening up they gotta do in this game, definitely. There's a good foundation here, though. Definitely. I just feel like... I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's 100% there yet, though. Take the lift back up, and I think that's it for this section here. Yeah, I do have to go all the way back down. All right. Let's see where this leads us.
Wuchang, you made it. How's the arm? No signs of worsening. Good. Here, take this medicine from the boatman. It supposedly suppresses the feathering. I tried it myself. It's safe. I traded it for a small knife I carried. Fair exchange. Nothing worth keeping anyway. Easily replaced at sea. Locals call this Doom Willow Beach. They say that the corpses of those who fall to feathering are left here. Piles of corpses rotting on these shores. The trees themselves have mutated because of it. I had planned to cross here to reach the Tang Emperor's palace. If only I hadn't lost my pack. It contained quite a few useful things. Wow! Such a great find.
No, that was that.
Telescope, compass, and here. These are notes I made at sea. They're about you and by you. Perhaps they'll help stir your memory. The road ahead is perilous. Take these clothes. They're spoils from the Wako pirates. I'll scout ahead and leave pinwheel markers if I uncover any clues.
Sweet.
I'll scout ahead and leave pinwheel markers if I uncover.
So they kind of have a hotbar system going on here. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's some bullshit, dude. What? That's pretty good. Nice. A little mimic bonfire. All right. Damn, need one more feather. cost. Okay, so that would increase your madness by 10. Hmm. Nice. The hell is that thing? Came down this way. Let's do some exploring. What do we have up there? It's a whole lot of blood, buddy. Dude, this is taking us to a whole different section here. Nice. We can upgrade the weapon now. Sweet. Okay. Another lift. Whatever's going on here is not good. Dude, I'm like right there. That'll do it. Ooh. $3,678. Okay. Let's top that off then. That's only 800. Eesh. Might not be able to make it. Yeah, it might. $1,970. Another 1,700. I don't know if I have enough of that. How much are these? 200 and 100. Yeah, more than enough. How much are these? 100. Okay, so. Bam. Yeah, definitely gotta get those. And I think I can actually do that as well. Nice. Sweet. Those don't look good. What the fuck? Demon Manifest. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, sweet. Yeah. That thing. Yeah, Yeah, because this thing actually, like, just turns on... What? Just turns on anything. Oh, it's your rhythm. Bow blood. Nice. Alright, let's see what these little doodads are here. Like a dog, dude? What the hell is that? That's gonna blow up. The hell is this mean? It's a weird dead end there, man. Got him. Oh. What the hell, man? Yeah. Oh, what the f... Are you kidding me, dude? Anytime. Is that the little shitbag that was hitting me? Yeah, I think it was. I felt like I got shot though, so it must have been the other one. Pump the brakes. hell is that thing? Let's go finish him up. Little item over here. Oh, what? You kidding me? What the hell is happening? Jesus. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Damn it. Some cheese bullshit. God, dude, I don't even remember. I don't even know how to get back to this area. Ooh, stamp recovery. Yep. Need increased corruption. They knew what they were doing. Making these armors. Okay, so let's continue. That's bullshit. What the fuck is happening right now? Can you guys get the fuck off of me for a sec, please? Oh my god. Alright. I think I've about had my fill of this game for the day. Just, man, I want to like it, but man, it is just, the rhythm of this game is so different, so much more different than other Souls-like games. It's just not my rhythm at all. It just feels very stun-locky, like slow. And I know I'm still like super early in the game, so maybe you start kind of getting that I don't know, that power feeling But right now, it just does not feel good. It just doesn't feel smooth and action-oriented. It's very, like, you get a couple hits, and then you gotta move. And then you get a couple hits, and then you gotta dodge. And I don't know, man. Just, especially coming from Stellar Blade, it just does not feel as smooth. Maybe if I came from, like, Elden Ring or something else, but this just does not feel like it is natural. I gotta look up to see if there's some kind of like stun lock. Like if you get knocked over, if there's a move that you can hit circle to like bounce out of it real quick. It's this. It's when that happens. You get knocked over, and then you're stun locked for a short amount of time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came this way. Give it one more run, yeah. Just get knocked over, man. And it seems like a lot of moves knock you over. Why did I just randomly get corrupted? Oh, there's again. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Gonna spend some time playing a game that I enjoy playing. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably switch over to some ABI for a bit. I'll probably take a break, turn off this stream, and then restart up with a new setup. And yeah, I'm gonna have to look up. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like I'm missing, I don't know, some key pieces on how to play this. Like if I'm supposed to be, I know it's a lot of dodge and you get your little feather things. And then, but I mean, there's only like one move. There's the whip dance and then there's sword counter. So like once you get your little doodad there, then you go and you start your L1s. But that just seems really simplistic. I don't know, dude. I don't want to stop. I'm gonna quit on it, but alright, we'll try one more run. See if we can go a little further. See, like, what is that, dude? Like, that thing clearly rushes you and knocks you over, but my god, that's such a terrible design. That thing blows up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just froze. Well, that's one way to end it, too. Yep. It died. The UE Project Plague game has crashed and will close. Okay. Well, that's one way to finish that up. But all right, so hey, how about for a sec, I'm going to just take a quick break and we'll pull up something else, man. Do something else for a bit. Yeah. Oh, dude, it completely died. Yeah, the whole game just shut off. All right. Yeah, let me so I'll turn off the stream and then basically get it set up for some ABI. I'll catch you in a bit, man. See you.